Hey, Lance here. Today I'm talking about one of the most overlooked growth activities in SEO and AI visibility, and it starts with not publishing something new. If you're watching or listening, make sure to like, follow, share, subscribe, do something to make sure you keep seeing content like this if you find it helpful, and I sure hope you did find it helpful. Here's the problem. When traffic flattens out, a lot of marketing teams have the same instinct. Publish more blogs, more landing pages, more AI generated content, more thought leadership. The assumption is that more content creates more opportunities to be found. And for a long time, that was mostly true. You could get by with that energy. Today, every page on your website contributes to the story your domain tells, though. Not just your best pages, not just the pages that get traffic, all of them. And that's where a lot of websites get into trouble. Years of publishing can leave behind outdated advice, overlapping articles, thin content, and pages that never helped a buyer make a decision in the first place. When someone lands on your website or when an AI system evaluates it, those pages become part of the evidence, and evidence matters. Because search engines and AI systems aren't looking for the company that publishes the most content, they're looking for the company that appears most qualified and trusted for you. Anyone can generate 1,000 articles now. That's not hard, but that's not an advantage anymore. The advantage comes from the things nobody else can copy when you create one or 1,000 articles. Your experience, your customer stories, your data, your mistakes, your process, your perspective, the non-commodity content. Before you earn the right to publish something new, you should be able to explain why everything already on your website deserves to exist. So here's your activity. Run a content audit before publishing your next article. Review every indexable URL on your website and sort it into 4 buckets. What sticks? Pages that help buyers make decisions, pages that drive meaningful traffic or leads, pages that demonstrate real expertise, pages you'd still create if launching the site today. What to fix? Multiple pages covering the same topic, outdated content that's still relevant, thin content lacking examples of proof, pages with a good question but weak answer. For every page in this bucket, ask what can we add that a competitor AI can't recreate? Consider adding customer stories, internal data, lessons learned, original research, real world examples, strong opinions backed by experience. What to nix? Pages created only for keyword coverage, pages that never served a real buyer, pages with no meaningful traffic, links, or business value, pages you'd never create if starting today. What to add to the mix? Important buyer questions you don't answer, gaps competitors aren't covering well or do, and areas where your team has unique expertise, topics where you can generally move the conversation forward. What sticks, what to nix, what to fix, what to add to the mix. Here's your output, a complete inventory of every indexable page on your website, a prioritized list of pages to update, merge, redirect, or remove, clear opportunities to strengthen content within original expertise, a cleaner content library organized around buyer needs instead of keyword coverage. Here's your outcome. Stronger quality signals across your entire domain. Less content competing against itself, more visibility for pages that actually deserve attention, a website that demonstrates expertise instead of simply publishing volume. And here's one final thought. Put a recurring content audit on your calendar just once a year. Think about it like cleaning out your garage. The longer you wait, the more junk accumulates. And before long, you can't find the stuff that actually matters. The same thing happens on your website. The companies that win over the next few years won't necessarily be the ones publishing the most. They'll be the ones making sure everything you publish deserves to exist. If you want a human to help you do this stuff, because it's not an easy task to just have AI do this work for you, let's chat to see if we'd be a good fit for working together. At Avalanche, we help businesses identify what's worth keeping, improve what's holding them back, and build content that competitors and AI systems cannot easily replicate. All right? Until next time.